the program that gives you the latest in Filipino business and trends with industry experts and norm-challenging brands to help you navigate the ever-changing landscape of the consumer market. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, thinking forward, staying relevant. Hosted by its founding anchor, business and transformation mentor Rolly Pagaspas, global franchising and business coach Don Senita, together with the beauty and business maven Muriel Villanueva. This is your Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. I am Don Senita, your anchor. We are at Season 19, Episode 9 of Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, and we're happy to be spending this afternoon with you. You're watching us at our newest and longer time slot, still at 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., as we give you the latest in business and trends changing the way we do retail and services in the Philippines. Please allow me to welcome my passionate co-anchor, our in-house beauty and business maven, Ms. Muriel Villanueva. Hi, Muriel. Good afternoon.
Hello, hello. A pleasant afternoon, everyone. Hi, Don. Thank you, everyone, once again, for spending your Sunday afternoon with us. No, we are streaming live to Facebook with Talk Shop Asia Retail Industries Group, Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, the Philippine Retailers Association Official, Francorp Philippines, You Franchise Asia, and the Filipino International Franchising Association, along, of course, with Association of Filipino Franchisers, Inc. You can also watch us live with our media partner, V81 Radio World Manila and Big Media Philippines. You may download the V81 Radio app for your Android and mobile devices through Google Play Store and Apple App Store for live for free.
And of course, we're officially starting our first broadcast with our newest addition to the media partners of Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. We are welcoming ourselves officially at Global Pinas TV 168. Thus, we are at our newest schedule already. Earlier na tayo from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. and also longer na. Kasi kung dati 1 hour and a half lang ang Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, now we are 2 hours to provide you even more information as we delve into Filipino business. We would like, of course, to thank Mr. Bart Abaya for opening the doors of GPTV 168 to Talk Shop Asia. Please expect more business shows coming your way in GPTV, Channel 1 TV Best, ATC being Channel 31. With this collaborative partnerships, we are going to make your afternoon more business fun and more informative.
Wow, exciting, no? Very exciting. So also, we would like to once again greet our friends from PRA, who has been a long-time partner of course, Talk Shop Asia throughout the years, no? So, Don, how was your week? Imagine, last week of November, tapos na ang buwan, next week, December na. Where did the time go?
Thus, our background ngayon is very Christmassy. No, kasi we are
Correct.
already feeling the Christmas spirit. Alam mo naman sa Pilipinas, September pa lang Pasko na. Okay, so we are into that. My week was great, Marielle. Going back to your question, this week we attended the Awesome People Conference by World Stage International. It was such an energizing and empowering conference. From the rock star herself, Miss Cherry Pua Africa, would like to congratulate World Stage for that very successful first day conference. It's gonna be a 4-day event. Spread out throughout I think starting November, December until January. So congratulations.
January.
I'd like to give a shout out to our team Optimistic. So we are crushing the team games, Marielle.
Ay, nako. Again, no, thank you, Miss Cherry, for the invitation. I am Team Family.
Team Family. Hello there sa Team Family.
No, optimistic ng hakot ng award, eh, no? But it was really fun-filled, very informative. Ibang setup when it comes to energy and atake when it comes to, conference. It's very nice. So, being at the Awesome People Conference, of course, let us not forget, syempre, this past week, congratulations to all the new doctors. Nako, dumami ang mga doktor natin. Maraming salamat. Who passed the November 2020 Physician's Licensure Examination. Congratulations, everyone. It's been hard work has paid off. Happy that the medical profession is continuously growing. They are now our heroes, especially during this pandemic. So, hats off to everyone.
Yes, congratulations. Of course, our top-notchers. I believe the UP School of Medicine topped among the schools. So, syempre, that's a testament of, the education that UP and the Philippine schools really give to our younger generation. So, we'd also like, of course, congratulate all the board passers ng physical therapy licensure examination, which was also released this week. So congratulations, we are so proud of everybody.
Galing, no? And of course, today we are one with our Catholic brothers and sisters as we celebrate the first Sunday of Advent. So talagang magpapasko na in preparation for Christmas. And let us not forget, tomorrow is Bonifacio Day. So mabuhay ang bayaning Pilipino.
Oo nga, it's a long weekend, no? So, moving on, Marielle, to even more good news, ano? Kasi, di ba, with the easing of the lockdown measures, the economy has already re-emerged and more businesses are finding ways to connect more effectively to their consumers. Kaya we're very happy that we are seeing more movement sa ating mga businesses and retail partners. Alam ba, Marielle, according to Deloitte, the case, for example, of food deliveries provides a very good example, whether fresh items man ito or those prepared already cooked from the restaurants, in helping us understand the disruption that this pandemic has caused and brought out in the last mile ecosystem. And of course, kung anong implications nito sa ating future. To thrive, businesses now need a sound approach that takes account how much has shifted and how much of the change will be lasting. The initial pandemic response, with businesses scrambling for quick fixes to meet the surging demands, has mostly run its course. Kasi nga naman, even in the Philippines, it's 9 months already. And at this point in time, more businesses are kahit papaano learning how to cope with the pandemic. No? And of course, despite this reopening, yung last mile natin, fulfillment and everything is not gonna be the same. and then the heightened popularity of delivery services will inevitably continue into the future, thus the need to embrace this innovation. So this week, we are highlighting how logistics and that industry is empowering more and more businesses to thrive amidst the challenges. Can we show on screen our show poster card for this afternoon, please? We have the pleasure of having with us three brands who have embraced this innovation and has enabled growth for their business partners and customers. We have with us this afternoon, it's also her birthday, Marielle. She's a leader in Filipino and global courier and transport services, Post 10 Worldwide Incorporated, which is known for the innovative MyKartero service app.
Wow, no? Also with us is another local delivery platform that is supporting businesses in the Mindanao, in Gensan, no? And aims to expand their services in more areas in the Philippines, Arybba Delivery Philippines. We also have this afternoon a beauty, health, and wellness brand that is revolutionizing the way customers do their regimen, no, right at their homes. Isa Skincare Corp.
Oo nga. So, we are very happy that this afternoon we are celebrating Filipino ingenuity kasi these brands are all Filipino and we are seeing them really cope with the challenges of the situation. So, diba, once again, congratulations to the Filipino businessman and the Filipino business environment who's doing quite a good job, no? Coping
Yes,
with,
no,
with everything.
the spirit, diba, is really there. And, everyone has really embraced and adapt in this very challenging time. And lumalabas ang pagiging innovative ng mga Filipino. No? In any way, in any sector, ang galing.
That's right, and just in time kasi diba, we're expecting December will be a time of heightened demands. So we are giving our consumers even more options and opportunity to get their products, their orders, their food across quite easily and very convenient for them. It's gonna be an awesome afternoon of discussion, Marielle, and we're very excited that we are able to tap our resource speakers for this afternoon. All that we will be bringing to you right after this very short break when Talk Shop Asia Next Gen returns.
Technology allows us to explore a variety of opportunities. So why not grab one for you? Kickstart your online business with Big Benta. Create an account, visit our store builder, then make your online shop. Be visible, gain customers, and run your business hassle-free. Plus, enjoy the support of our local merchandising team to maximize our platform. Make technology work for you with Big Benta, Pinoy e-commerce site made for you. After this pandemic, let's support the Filipino community. Buy local, visit local, go local.
Once again, we'd like to thank the Philippine Retailers Association for being a partner of Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. We'd like to thank them for allowing us to access the expertise of their partner members as we bring more insights to our business community and consumers. Moving along, Marielle, as we delve into the business of logistics, delivery, and courier service, who better to tap, diba, than one of Talk Shop Asia's leading anchors who's been in the industry for years, diba, Marielle?
That's true, no? Sabi nga natin, siya ang ating kapamilya, kapatid, at kapuso sa ating Globe, Talk Shop Asia Hub, Business Hub. So she is also the president and managing director of Post10 Worldwide Inc., a company that has evolved to bring the marketing arm of the Philippine postal system and plays a major role in cross-border mail distribution and logistics. She was also the former president of Philippine Marketing Association. And our birthday girl.
Right, of course. She is a passionate marketing professional with over 25 years of experience, including a strong track record of career advancement and over-delivery results. And currently, she is the anchor of Two for the Road pivoting partnerships that builds multi-business collaborations to bridge industry gaps. We are happy to have this afternoon the president of Post10 Worldwide Inc. and MyKartero, Ms. Arlene Padua-Martinez. Hi, Ms. Arlene. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Muriel. Good afternoon, Dawn. It's nice to be here with my kapuso, kapamilya, kaibigan, kapitbahay.
Yes.
Thank you for spending your afternoon with us.
MyKartero.
Oh, yes.
And of course, syempre, Mariel, let's not forget, happy birthday, Ms. Arlene. Thank you for
Yes,
spending your
happy
birthday with
birthday.
us.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Special
So
to you. I cannot say no.
Okay.
Thank you very much. So, Arlene, I'd like to jumpstart our discussion kasi looking through your background, being in president of the Philippine Marketing Association for quite the time, I'd like to ask how you got into the logistics business.
You have to ask also, my course in college is nutrition and dietetics, diba? So I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be a doctor, but there were circumstances in the past that led me to not be able to pursue what I wanted. So I fell on the opportunity with a logistics company when I got them in as my first client when I was the account manager for Fitness International. Wala pang Fitness First noon. So, ang Fitness International siya. Nutrition and dietetics, so kailangan nila ako doon, diba? I was the account manager and, my first client was a multinational corporation because I was talking to their VP for HR and their country manager. So, I think they saw that there is an opportunity for me to do logistics because I was able to sell them the services of a fitness package. So, alam mo yun. And then they got me. Nagpa-pirate ang beauty ng ate nyo. So
Quite a jump, no?
Into the logistics. Ang gusto ko pa doon kasi sa multinational corporation, of course, the package, the salary, compensation-wise and the benefit-wise, napakaganda. Ang hinabol ko doon, my car plan.
Because why not, diba?
Yun pala yun.
My car plan. So, and little did I know that, I joined a very prominent logistics company. And the training I got from them is world-class talaga na walang kapantay sa Manila, sa Philippines. So I was very, very fortunate to be introduced into the logistics world through this group. Kaya lang wala na sila. They were bought by FedEx. So TNT Express Worldwide was my entry to the logistics world.
I think ang maganda sa journey ni Miss Arlene, it's really a testament that life can really bring you to where you're supposed to be, where you can make a difference. I mean, jumping from dietitian, nutrition dietetics, to marketing. It's a big jump, and life leads you really to where you can make the most difference, no?
And importantly, any field kaya ng babae. Tama, Arlene? Diba? Kasi logistics, when you say logistics, still, diba? The stigma is, that's a men's world. Karamihan pa rin, yun pa rin. So, for someone na, diba, make a firm what do you call this? Stand in position in that, that's something.
Yeah, true.
Oo
True.
nga, totoo. Ay,
Conviction.
going into what Right. So, yeah, going into what Mariel mentioned about logistics, we'd like to know more about your company Post 10 Worldwide. We know it has been operating for quite a number of years already and very successfully at that. Zeno, can we play the video of MyKartero to jumpstart our conversation, please?
Are you an online business owner? Do you worry about shipping your products on time? Is it a hassle to deliver to customers abroad? Shipping options can be expensive, limited, or unreliable. That's why you need a new way to transport your goods overseas. Introducing MyKartero, a new, convenient, and reliable way to deliver your products across the globe. With MyKartero, you can distribute merchandise internationally. Ship your packages to the regional hub in 24 hours. Deliver items as small as 50 grams. Ship based on your needs. And track your packages online. You can even learn about sending to other countries via free consultations. With MyKartero, you don't need to visit a post office or courier branch. Simply book online, wait for our rider, and ship your product. Now, you can boost your conversion, satisfy your customers, and grow your business with MyKartero.
Nice. So that is what MyKartero is all about. It's really providing logistic solutions to companies. Arlene, I'd like to ask how MyKartero started, Post 10 Worldwide started, and how you grew it into what it is now.
Okay, first and foremost, Post 10 is another company and MyKartero is another company. So these are two companies, but my Post 10, we'll start with Post 10. When I used kasi from that logistics company, I was asked to handle kasi postal services because TNT is owned by the Dutch Post at that time, and they had mergers with Singapore Post, with joint ventures with Singapore Post. So I was given the opportunity to be the general manager for Philippines for the mail business unit, and it was spinning off. So, and then after that, I joined another company that is really into post, which is Sweden Post. Now it's Post Nord. They are the leading postal distribution in terms of e-com items, no? So they have perfected that. And then they closed office in the Philippines. And I saw the opportunity. Doon pa lang ako sa TNT at saka sa Sweden Post or Direct Link. I've been wanting to give and help our local post office, which is the Philippine Post. And I've been pushing these bigger groups na if you can push some items into the Philippines. So I was able to create a partnership with PhilPost with these companies, where I used to be. And actually that started our relationship with them because I was giving them business and all of those stuff. When Sweden Post closed the Manila office or the Philippine office, I decided to venture into a business that would help also PhilPost at the time. So I wanted to sell their services to my network globally for cross-border mail. So that is why Post 10, we celebrated our 10th year in November 22. So by God's grace, 10 years. Thank you, Lord.
Literally Post 10 years, no? Must be quite
10
a while.
years.
10 years. And then, we became the marketing arm of Philpost, and we were selling their services abroad. And luckily, major mailers, yung mga dati kong kumpanya, trusted me to handle their mails via the local post office. So we're pumping in mails through the local post. Pero it's not for Philippines. It's bound for cross-border. It's for international delivery. So it's something, ang tawag doon, magta-transiting lang siya. So dadaan lang siya. So what we did was to replicate a business model that I've seen in Singapore, I've seen in Hong Kong, and brought it here. Kaya ang Posten, it's located in Clark, Freeport Zone. We are a locator of Clark. So, and during that time, when I became very active naman with Go Negosyo as a mentor, so certified mentor tayo, and when I was the president of the Philippine Marketing Association, of course, you have to engage with the different government advocacies and strengthen the ties. So that was what I did. I relinked the Philippine Marketing Association with BTI and the Philippine Center for Entrepreneurship. And we committed to become, mentors and coaches. So, syempre, papadala ka. And I was sent around nationwide. And mentees would come to me and ask me if I can give them a solution for their growing distribution requirements. So DTI and Go Negosyo have been teaching our mentees to look into being able to export also. That's why, e-commerce or digital marketing is also being introduced to them. And one way of growing your business is when you export, right? You see this growing outside the country. And why not in the Philippines? There's a lot of e-commerce, micro, small entrepreneurs in Vietnam, in Thailand, really growing because they leveraged on the presence of e-commerce. So yun na nga. They've been asking me to help them. But as Posten, I cannot because there are certain parameters, there are rules and regulations being a locator in Clark that prohibits me to help them. So I already have been having this dream since 2014 of being able to service our local mga kapatid natin who like to do exports. Sa export muna kami nakafocus. So, and I want to be technology driven. So, at the palm of your hands, you can book, you can ask for pickup, you can get the information that you need, like tracking number. So, since 2014 pa yon. And then after several consultations with the lawyers and with my taxation consultant, yun nga, sabi nila, you have to come up with a new company. And that new company is now MyKartero. So, yun yung nabuhay. So, MyKartero is a new company that has been created only 2019 for this particular mission and vision. And then what we did was we were launched by BTI. We were launched by BTI during the second Philippine Logistics Services Conference, and that was in PICC. And we were one of the 10 tech startups that have been launched also dun sa sign-up ng Boneg last year, 2019. So nakakatawa kasi people are recognizing our efforts. We are a small player, but we're very focused on export and being able to help our kababayan and kapatids here in the Philippines how to do and simplify their efforts for exporting products. Now, ang nangyari, ang haba ng kwento ko, di ba?
No, it's very interesting.
Oh,
diba?
yes. That's really the journey.
It's our journey. All we wanted really to happen is that to make the life of our exporters, our online sellers, e-commerce players, our OFWs, the families of our OFWs can send something to them abroad. Mas makukuha pa nila agad yung tracking number. Ang maganda kasi, I have an exposure in the postal world and I have a link with the networks that I have. So I know who is good at this region, who's better.
Correct. You know already who to tap on certain areas. And of course, you understand the need. You know the market. 'Diba? And you have the purpose. That's one thing na importante. Kaya siguro all the support was given to you. 'Diba?
Yes,
Kasi they saw more than the business and the idea, there is a purpose. 'Di ba yun nga tayo ngayon, 'di ba? We create now the business with a purpose na makatulong.
Yeah, and what happened during the pandemic? Of course, we were affected also because we were supposed to have a major launch. But because of the pandemic, syempre everybody quiet and all of those. But as early as second week of the pandemic lockdown, people are asking me to help them with domestic distribution. So fortunately at that time, we were able to get charter flights going to Cebu, to Davao, to Iloilo, to Dumaguete. We were able to get charter flights. And then of course, since naumpisahan mo yung domestic, we had to open up that particular segment also for our clients. So now we have, of course, we have partners doing the last mile delivery for that. So, yun. MyKartero is actually, ang concept niyan is a platform that is responsive, so we don't need any app anymore. It's a responsive platform that would allow you to access courier services and postal services inside, both for international and local. So, kung ano yung kailangan mo, you just go there. So,
Right.
yun yung
What I like about the journey, how it started, is that you see really what great things a collaboration between a public entity such as Philippine Postal Office, DTI, and Post 10, the great things that can be achieved once we go into that collaboration, di ba? Kasi, of course, the government has the facilities, they have the people, they have the system, and Post 10 has the technology, has the corporate know-how as to how to run the business. So you see how it's all working out together, and you see what great things talaga can be done, with that partnership.
I have to tell you that the journey of Posen, it was not easy because this was something new for the Philippines. So we had to come up with meetings after meetings after meetings with PhilPost, with Clark Development Corporation, with even Customs. No, we had to make them see of the bigger picture, and that it would be a good contributor, revenue contributor to the Philippines for the cross-border. So,
tama, literally talagang it's really enabling the business to really push forward. That being said, sorry, just to cut this a little short, we are now streaming at B81 Radio and Big Media. So to our friends at B81 and Big Media and our friends there, so you can also watch us through there. So yeah, going into that, Miss Arlene, kasi di ba, you have been in the postal and courier service pre-pandemic to now. How do you think things have changed with how the delivery platform, the delivery system is being embraced and it's being implemented by enablers such as yourself?
Pre-pandemic, there were only big wigs who can do it, no? But because of the pandemic, people have seen that you have to take action. Kasi the big wigs are only focused on the high revenue, high margin generating areas. Pero paano yung hindi natin nare-reach? No? Especially that our country is an archipelago. And being that, ang daming challenges niya, no? Walang flights between regions, di ba? Lockdowns, iba-iba ang area mo ng lockdown. So, there's so many things to consider. But during the pandemic, I think Filipinos are very entrepreneurial. And they have seen that being able to service the pabili, diba? Alam mo yun, diba? Sa Grab, ang kas, ang daming nabuhay na if these people can do it like Grab, the big ones, no? Heavily funded sila, they can run this. Why can't we, the ones in the Philippines, mga citizens, no? And lumabas doon yung mga iba-ibang delivery services like, if you've heard about Parahero naman is yung mga tinamaan ng mga motorcycle drivers. So sila na rin yung nagpipick up and delivery because walang sumasakay sa kanila eh. So there's this guy, my co-host in Two for the Road. His business na, and when I saw it, it's such an advocacy to be able to help yung mga motorsiklo natin, sa mga tricycle drivers, to have an income during the pandemic. So yung alam mo yung twist, napakaganda. And moving forward, you will see that while it's not technology driven yet, the advocacy is there. Susunod na yung technology kasi mahal ang technology, di ba? It's a huge investment talaga. But you see here propping up different small company, small delivery companies to be able to service our population. Remember, we're 107 million Filipinos. Hindi kaya yan ng isang company lang. And it has to be, eventually it's going to be a collaborative effort that would be from one small company to the other. It's going to be, integrated talaga. Yun ang nakikita ko. Ang daming companies na,
Pero all in the service of the Filipino, kahit wala na yun. Diba?
Oo.
Yun ang natin.
Kaya nga kami, nakafocus kami sa export because there are a lot of companies or a lot of Filipinos can do last mile delivery or first mile delivery in the Philippines, within the country. But very, very few will be able to help you with export. And yun yung unang focus talaga ng MyKartero. Yun talaga yung focus.
Totoo. So, really, I'd like to look at the ecosystem that was mentioned by Miss Arlene. Because when you think about it, totoo naman, in the logistics industry, you're not just helping businesses per se, but you're also providing jobs for people like motorcycle riders who are not able to, to do their usual sources of income. And the business impacts not just the enterprises, but the individual Filipinos when you think about it, diba?
When you look back, before in the bigger courier pre-pandemic times, napakahirap kumuha ng accounts isang multinational company or courier company, There's so many rudiments that you have to go through, papers kailangan, but in this day and age, makita mo, I can secure the services of a Grab driver or a Lalamove driver or Angkas or Mr. Speedy because of the app. I don't have to submit anything to them. For us, ganun din. All you have to do is really get into the system, you create your account, and we will service. Minsan pa nga, pag ayaw mo mag-create ng account, you still can continue to book for international. As long as you would declare all the things that you need to declare, yun yung unique selling proposition naman natin ngayon.
Right. I'd like to ask about how you're helping micro, small, and medium enterprises with their export needs. Kasi tama yung sabi ni Ms. Arlene, not everybody is able to do that. But MyKartero and Post10 is able to do that. How do you onboard them into that process, and how do you empower them to reach or to get their products across different countries?
Number one, you would see that because of the platform that we have given them, they already have options. You can choose based on your budget, based on the requirement of your buyer online, wherever they may be. Gusto ba nila yung mas mura o mas mahal? Kasi when you look at the postal world globally, e-commerce is booming, yes, and they said that because of the internet, yung mail business daw bababa. Yung letter mail bumaba. Pero yung parcel, yung merchandise, it continues to grow year on year because people are buying from somewhere, another country. Now, makikita mo dito. So another one, first is options. Definitely you have options of the different service level. You have options of which courier ba o gusto mo o postal service lang. So may choice ka ulit. So there's power to encode your own data. So I don't have, in the event of this data privacy, you encode everything. Wala ka lang ipapasang papel wherein you write it down and you give it to somebody and write it there. So wala na rin yun. We've removed that by being able to give you access to our system you encode everything. Either 1 to 1 million yung i-encode mo. Pwede, hindi ka na magtatagal. You can upload it easily into our system. Upload file. Pwede na yun. And in a few seconds, you get your label. Now, the label that we have used, this is actually connected to our partners globally, wherein the labels are professionally done. The customs document that is attached to it is a unified customs document that would allow the release of their packages up to the delivery na smooth ang transition niya. Of course, with a very good label there, it's professionally prepared. Kasi yung mga gone are the days na ibibigay mo sa amin, itong blank na plastic na sinulatan mo na lang dito, diba?
Mas tape mo, hindi ka naka-pentel pen.
Naka-pentel pen, sinulat kamay, diba? Sulat kamay. And then, pwede mo nang padala. Paano ko ito papadala? Kitang-kita yung item sa loob. The others naman, ni-wrap lang ng, ng bubble wrap and then bibigay sa'yo. So, but with the system, we are really teaching everybody to be more professional in their transactions for export because it speaks a lot for us about the Filipinos. So, mayroon ka ng options. You remove the risk of going out and queuing and contracting the COVID virus because we can pick up from your area. Diba? Either you're in Metro Manila, Cebu, Davao. We're actually picking up already in Subic, anywhere in Pampanga. So as we grow the reach, then you would be able to send through the system. So yun yung maganda doon, no? We were able, without seeing the pandemic happening, ang galing ni Lord, no? Pinrepare niya na, this will help the Filipino people. So it's just a matter of really reaching out to a lot of Filipinos. The system that we have, we're getting a lot of inquiries to open for franchise. Diba, nakakatawa kasi like,
Congratulations.
okay, they wanted to franchise and we're getting ready for that because si Muriel knows it. It's not an easy exercise. Yes. And we have to do our due diligence and the processes properly so that we will be able to replicate what we have in Manila to all the regions that we have in the archipelago. So,
for a brand to be up there and magtanong for franchise, the business model is really nice. It's already proven. Diba? That's another thing. So, wow, we look forward to that.
Yes, I also look forward to that. Excited ako.
Tsaka I think one also, salient point that I'd like to echo is, totoo yung sabi ni Miss Arlene that, a lot of our friends who have, small businesses, the goal really is to get their brands to export their brand, their products out of the Philippines. But most of them don't know how to do it. Like, how do they start? Who do they even tap? And, having solution like MyKartero available to them at a very convenient way of onboarding makes, that dream easier to achieve for a lot of our Filipino business friends. Diba?
Correct. Yeah. In the extent of support, MyKartero is giving them. It's not as simple as kliyente ka namin, ito na yon. No, they go beyond.
Yeah, I was able to watch ito. I was watching, alam mo naman ngayon, during the pandemic, ang dami yung pinapanood, mga vloggers, vlog, mga TikTok. So I chanced upon this. There's this actress, singer. She's very kilala in the Philippines. She had a raffle. I think yung first few people who comment on my vlog will get a shirt. And the shirt was very beautiful. So I watched that particular segment. I think 2 segments yung pinanood ko sa kanya. And then she was complaining na, she was saying, I'm sorry to the 20 people in outside the country because I cannot give you this shirt. Kayo yung nanalo. I cannot send it to you because ang isang shipping is 2,500. And I go, isang shirt, that's only 100 grams. And if it's in Asia only, it's less than 500 pesos for us, for MyKartero. So makikita mo agad yung difference. O pag ano yan, mura lang yan dito kasi we've lowered also the weight break so that ang average kasing e-commerce natin would be about 100 to 250 grams. So, pag nag-courier ka kasi, 500 grams agad yun, diba? So, this is one thing that we have created for our MSMEs, for our families of OFWs, or the regular Filipinos who just want to send something to their relative or friend abroad. Mas light on the budget. So, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Global access, easy process, light on the budget. So, yun.
And all Filipino brand, no? That's another local.
It's a Filipino brand, yes.
I'm pretty sure a lot of our viewers are very curious about this kasi totoo naman I also know some friends then who are sending like parcels abroad, and they usually approach the big wigs and they sell everything from soaps to ganyan to bags to whatever. And usually my question when I'm going through their post is that how much kaya ang inaabot ng ano nila, no, ng postage nila with the big wigs. And I think it is good that they have an option that has lower capacity, lower minimum requirements, and rates are also more friendly. So this being said, kasi nga lahat ng Pinoy lahat ng niluto nila, lahat ng binake nila, everything is being sold online, being delivered. How do you see businesses really embracing the logistics industry with the changing landscape now?
Well, we've opened to e-com, no? Either micro or small ka, whether you're cooking, baking, or concocting something, people are embracing e-commerce, in some little ways. Either you do it through Facebook, you do it through the big time na talagang may website ka, they have embraced it. And, logistics could be there to support you. Either a fellow micro, small entrepreneur handling logistics, or, big companies like the big wigs are really looking into how. Remember, MSME is 99% or 98% of our economy, MSMEs. And that is what we need to focus on, helping. Diba? And ang maganda dito, with the embrace of e-commerce, technology is also there. So it is readily made available to give you, the consumers, what you need. For example, what used to be the process, one of the pain points is that if you're an e-commerce seller and I want to send something abroad, you get the tracking number pa, tomorrow pa or 2 days after. And this is very crucial for doing business. When you do business online, you have to be able to give the tracking number immediately to the buyer online. That would show you the legitimacy of your transaction. And alam mo yun yung kailangan talaga para mabayaran ka rin agad. Now, we've addressed that issue through our system also. So you don't need to wait 2 days before you get paid. Immediately after completing your transactions booking online, you get the tracking number, which you can immediately give your customer. So yun naman, yung advantage ng really embracing technology into logistics. Kasi dati yung technology namin parang kami-kami lang, yung amin lang, especially doon sa multinational corporation na pinag-umpisahan ko, no? Kami lang yung nakakakita nung access sa technology na yan, yung access sa system na yan. Now, no more. When you're a logistics company, you have to open your platform and be transparent yun.
True. It speaks also with your brand, no? Kung paano rin yung pagiging professional ng brand, kung ano yung how modern the brand is if you have those system all aligned.
Yes. So, yun yung magandang nangyayari ngayon. Technology is really helping not just the logistics companies, but also the micro, small entrepreneurs or even companies in the Philippines. Really, big time yung help.
Mm-hmm. Totoo. Embracing that technology, working with micro, small, medium, and even big companies, what are the usual challenge that you see them experiencing?
Number one is that the packaging, the way they package their materials. If they're a new player or a new seller online, the way they would package it is so amateur, 'di ba? And then they don't know how to package. Halimbawa, meron kang liquid. How do you pack it properly? 'Di ba? Meron ka, may babasagin. Is this acceptable? So, isa yun sa challenge nila. Number two, one of the challenges that we're seeing also is that hindi nila alam i-properly label, no? I-declare. So, that's one thing that nakikita namin in the guide. Especially so in this e-commerce system, you have to understand the processes. Is it going to be delivered at the end? Yung last mile ba, it's a courier company that who would deliver? Or the last mile would be the local post office? And that is something that we need to make people aware. Now, pag-courier, it's more expensive, but it will be delivered in 2 to 3 days. Ando doon na. But it's expensive. It's faster. Whereas, pag nag-postal ka, it would take a while, but it's cheaper. And most of the time, pag nag-e-commerce seller ka, yun yung gusto ng buyers online. Kasi, mas mahal pa rin yung produktong binili nila kesa sa shipping cost.
And that affects, diba, the buying decision of the buyer kapag yung delivery mas mahal.
Mas mahal. So, in this way, our shippers should understand the whole process, and that is something that we have to address kasi hindi pa talaga naiintindihan ng marami how this works.
Oo nga, no? Totoo, no? Kasi in reality, though we have a solution such as MyKartero, syempre it doesn't naman remove some adjustment of the seller, di ba? So it's everybody works together to achieve that, di ba?
Yeah.
So, say, go ahead.
No, yeah, go ahead.
so that being said, kasi syempre we see like companies such as yourself empowering micro, small, and medium enterprise businesses. And we also see some of them, having difficulty adjusting. Okay, naman, they're experiencing challenges. How do you think the government can extend assistance sa mga businesses natin na, who may want or dream to, export their products, and how can they link them with businesses such as MyKartero in order to make that vision come true for them?
Well, number one, DTI has been teaching ang ating mga micro small through the Kapatid Mentor Me program at saka yung coaching sa DTI on exporting. We have all the government agencies involved in the trade really supporting, so that our MSMEs would be ready to export. So what does that mean? So other than yung knowledge and the heart to move forward, even our FDA, they're all working together. There are shared facilities in our government that the mentees can leverage on so that they will be able to get ready for export. So that's number one. So even you talk about packaging, you talk about yung mga soap dyan, you go to DTI, makikita mo yun in development on. So that is being handled by the government already. Now, we are, of course, being a mentor. I have shared this idea already with SecMon and ASEC Bless, USEC Bless, no? And we're actually ramping up some things that would allow centers of DTI to really be in a position to help export, no? So we're working in partner. We are working for a partner.
Business is a fast-changing landscape.
So ayun. And that by that, through DTI naman, they have also access to, let's say, DHL. When you are DTI ba, no, Go Negosyo. So they have partnership with DHL. So because of that partnership, they were given special discounts for MSMEs to utilize when they're sending out. Pero that's courier. But postal na, it's another story. So that's where MyKartero will come in.
Mm. That being said, we'd like to say hello, of course, our friends from DTI Go Negosyo, Sekmon, to Sir Joey, and to the rest of our Go Negosyo mentors. At totoo naman,
Oh,
DTI Go Negosyo has really been ramping up their efforts to empower regional businesses. We see a lot of, they have their Go Local,
go
Go
local.
Local. That's
We have
really,
also Quantum.
yes, so that's really promoting Filipino made products for consumption locally and abroad. So I think that's a very good move, you know. So this being said, you know, with a lot of improvements, with a lot of initiatives from both private sectors such as MyKartero and our public sector, and what would be your message to businesses in relation to their logistics initiatives?
Again, sorry,
I'm sorry, sorry.
I was lost somewhere. So again, would you like
Uh,
to repeat that back?
what would be your message to, you know, kasi syempre we have the private sector technology initiatives as well as, you know, collaboration with public sector such as DTI, Go Negosyo. What would be your message to businesses in relation to their logistics initiatives?
You know, I believe that it is high time that we come together um, to cooperate with one another, not to compete, diba? It's high time that we are here to reach out to our fellow men, no, who would want to do business and export, and tanggalin na yung competitiveness. While we may be competitive with our positioning, unique selling proposition, and pricing, bottom line is we should be able to help our fellow men, the MSMEs, our families of OFWs, and countrymen. It's high time that we look into this, how we can be able to come together and do the service that is required from us.
Oh, you know what, Mariel? I'd like to echo what Arlene said about about that. Totoo naman, the business of logistics, especially at this point in time, is really all about collaboration. It's really all about working together with the end goal of, syempre, fulfilling yung customer demands natin. Thus, there is extra pressure actually on the logistics sector to really innovate, streamline, connect everybody. Parang somehow
Okay.
that responsibility falls on their shoulder, and we're very lucky that we have leaders such as Miss Arlene and Posten and MyKartero bridging that gap for all of us. What do you think, Mariel?
I totally agree, no? I mean, the business with a purpose, no? Kaya everything is there na. And also, logistics is an enabler kasi for other businesses. Because in reality, not everyone has the technology and capacity to roll out their own courier. And through innovation such as MyKartero and Posted, the economy is empowered for everyone together to bounce back.
Yeah, agree. I
Totoo
agree.
naman, that's the goal. Everybody bouncing back together, no? Miss Arlene, thank you very much for the wonderful
Thank
insights you
you.
shared with us. It is very nice to hear about, innovations in logistics from thought
Thank
leaders such as yourself. So, of course, medyo bitin ang one segment with Miss Arlene kasi madami pa tayong gusto matutunan from her. So, we will be seeing her in the panel segment of the show. When we return, we will naman look into a company that's similar to MyKartero, is empowering businesses in Mindanao, no, with their local logistics initiative. So all that when Talk Shop Asia Next Gen returns.
Business is a fast-changing landscape, and information is key in adapting to the demands of the market. Stay informed of the latest trends and insights and keep your business up to date with the times. Thinking forward, staying relevant. Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
Over the years, franchising has been fulfilling entrepreneurs' dreams to multiply their success both locally and internationally. And with one franchise created every hour, the Philippines is now Asia's franchise capital. But what's the secret to franchise success?
Buying a franchise is the easiest and the most popular way to go into business because statistics shows that if you buy a successful franchise format, you have a 90% chance of success.
FranCorp has completed full franchise development programs of over 3,000 businesses worldwide, creating successful power brands that have become today's movers and shakers of the franchise industry.
FranCorp is a one-stop shop for entrepreneurs wanting to grow their brand through franchising.
Our group of consultants are internationally educated and trained, and they have real-world franchise experience. That's why we have the highest number of certified franchise executives in Asia.
FranCorp is behind the tremendous growth of franchising in the Philippines. FranCorp is behind the big brands that started small, if not micro, and now they're ready to go overseas.
We actually started with a small kiosk in 1992, and today, because of a professional world-class franchise system, we're all over the world.
FranCorp offers a complete range of services to assist franchisors.
FranCorp has prepared us properly to start our franchise operations, and the rest is history.
FranCorp continues to help businesses grow from one to many.
Now back to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
We would like to greet our friends from FranCorp. Grow your brand from one to many with a professional franchise consultancy service of FranCorp. We'd also like to thank You Franchise. If you're looking to start your business, contact You Franchise for a one-on-one franchise matching session that fits your interest and budget. Be your own boss. Drink healthy with Citrazone. Now more than ever, health is wealth. Bring health to your communities with a Citrazone franchise. Find Citrazone on Facebook and take advantage of the 2-in-1 franchise promo this season. Of course, Marielle, we are still on the topic of logistics initiatives. Our next guest feature is a company that is empowering local businesses in Mindanao. Marielle?
Yes, that is true, no? From one logistics provider to another. We are joined this afternoon by a company that aims to deliver opportunities and possibilities, food and anything in between, delivery and beyond. To share more with us about this in-demand service that started in Mindanao, Gensan, and soon throughout the Philippines, all the way from Gensan. No? Let us welcome the CEO and founder of Arybba Delivery Philippines, Dexter Dumaran. Hi, Dexter.
Hi Don, hi Muriel, and hello to all the people and also the viewers around the world.
Hi, Dexter. Welcome to the program.
Hi Don, hi Muriel.
Ayan, no? All the way from Gensan Don, no? So, let us get started by watching this video clip about Arybba.
Okay.
Yeah, we will check on that later, no? Ang layo kasi nasa Gensan, so medyo, nagbiyahe pa ng konti yung video ni Dexter. But anyhow, Dexter, please walk us through, no? We share with us, ang beginning ni Arybba. First, the name, it's very catchy. Parang ang bilis, Arybba, di ba? Parang ganun yung niya eh. So what prompted you to establish Arybba, the concept, and how it started?
Yes, Muriel, you're right there, no? Arybba is a word, actually it's a Mexican word. Arybba means, it means faster.
Bilis,
so that's what we are trying to do with Arybba. Actually, Arybba was founded last March this year, before the nationwide lockdown happens. Though we are still just a newcomer in the industry, we already have 25 plus combined years in experience, me and my team. So I've been into various retail and food service business for the past 16 years. I managed a gasoline station for 10 years, and then 2 restaurant operation and convenience stores. So I know the pain point of every retail and restaurant owners are facing on a daily basis. And I also know the opportunities as well.
Tama, no? So very from back office, alam mo na yung operations, no? And the need ng market going through all that business sectors, no? Pero what do you call it? How did you kamusta ba ang logistic industry dyan sa Gensan? Why did you decide to start it there in Gensan? May mga competitors din ba na kagaya dito sa Manila, bigla silang sabi mo, your time frame, March. Yan din yung time na lahat iba ang mindset kasi everyone was, caught unaware with what happened, di ba? Pero ikaw, you were able to launch pa during that time.
Yes, correct. I believe there are also most big companies who were launched or who were created during recession or other economic events. So that's one thing that we also launched Arybba, kasi we are responding also the need, especially people are places are lockdowns, people are in their houses, so they cannot go out. So we are also, that's a good timing that we launched kasi we are answering the needs. So the on-demand delivery, yes.
Go ahead.
The on-demand delivery service in Los Santos City as well as in Mindanao is quite relatively new.
Okay.
Yes.
Isa kayo sa mga nauna, ganun ba yun?
Not really. Before Arybba was launched, meron na ditong nauna, also local startup.
Okay.
That, based from Cagayan de Oro, and then the big delivery provider, Foodpanda, came in also. on that month also.
Ah, kilig. So there's really the market. So may need, may market, and then you guys, kayo ang gusto syempre mag-serve dun sa market. That's nice, no?
Yes.
Pero ako, next question ko, no? Sabi mo meron ng competitors existing. Now, how did you convince the brands to be a partner with you if you're a startup, di ba? Bagong kumpanya, that's the challenge, I assume. Di ba? What were the challenges you encountered on that?
Yes, and also, I think you have like nationwide and as well as foreign brands operating in Gensan and Mindanao that are part of your platform. Is that correct?
Yes.
So how did that go about? As mentioned by me?
Yes, it's really challenging to onboard local merchants. To, like, for example, in our platform, that's what we experience in our case. There are two big players already, like Foodpanda and also SweetBuy, with huge marketing budgets. So mas malaki yung customer acquisition nila. Unlike us, so we're still bootstrapping and growth hacking everything. So I see it, it's a good thing kasi medyo hindi kami natakot to launch, to enter into this market. It's because we are also capitalizing their marketing budget. So parang hindi na din kami nahirapan to introduce this kind of it's a new system, it's a new platform for this kind of this region. Yes.
Oo. Pero yun na nga, 'di ba? Tama naman. Nakita niyo na kumbaga naging trend siya, but the trend na may purpose.
Yes, diba? Hindi na kami nahirapan to introduce the system.
Nice, that's great, no? Ako, no? So, what makes Arybba naman unique? I mean, ang ganda nung ang ganda nung pinaka-purpose nyo, your goal. What makes it unique?
We are catering, we are a hyper-local platform.
Hyper-local platform?
Yes.
Explain
we
it to
are
us
catering,
naman.
We are catering the micro and small businesses.
Okay.
So first and foremost, in food category, so with Arybba, we onboard small mga nasa corner na mga restaurants or kahit home base, nasa bahay lang. Kasi the trend now here, maybe anywhere in the Philippines, is that madaming nag-o-open ng mga home base na mga food business. And this home-based food business, mahihirapan din sila to enter into these big company service providers. So we are catering them in our platform.
That's nice. So with that, no, let's watch the video. Ayan, dumating na from Gensan doon. Ang bilis ng Arybba, 'di ba? Naparating niya na agad. So we'll watch this short clip about Arybba to understand it better. Nice, no? Nagutom ako at napasayaw sa inyong short video, Dexter.
And also, I think what I like about that, Marielle, is that, they're delivering not just food, from everything from food to flowers to gifts.
To paying bills.
Tama,
to paying bills. They assist in paying bills also.
Yes, we do cater small packages. So basically, anything you can send. So except cash, we do not cater that yet.
Yung pa naman papadala ko sa'yo dito sa amin, Dexter. So, anyway, ako lang one of the questions, no? Siyempre, na-mention mo, this is a startup, so medyo may times pa rin na nangangapa tayo. How do you respond to unhappy customer? No? If an urgent package or delivery are unexpectedly delayed, shared with us.
Kasi last mile fulfillment to di ba?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And we experienced that one a lot of times, especially nung bago pa lang kami. So, since we are still small in the team, I personally call them and apologize because we are here to cater and serve their needs. And we recognize our lapses. So, we are still improving our service. So, we are still evolving. Kasi hindi naman overnight, you can perfect the system. Yes, it's a continuous process. So the good and bad negative feedback. So that's where we are benchmarking everything. So we can more improve our system and our service as well.
Tama, no? Yun naman doon, if you agree, no, in Dexter, yun ang hindi mapapalitan ng technology, ang personal touch when it comes to customer service, to any sector. Yan pa rin ang hinahanap ng mga kliyente natin. And I'm sure Arybba is, getting there in giving them at par service. It will come.
Yes.
Oh, no? So you mentioned nga, di ba? How now did you think technology changed the logistics game?
Actually, technology is in today's business environment or in daily life. So it is really a must. So for the business, lalo na brick and mortar stores, they should capitalize it in order to survive and compete. So with Arybba, we are still evolving, iterating, and we are still keep on enhancing our technology so we can serve better and become more valuable to the market as well.
Oo, pero 'di ba, the app is very friendly. That's another thing, I think, one of advantages of Arybba. Kasi nga, sometimes others they want to be techy, as we call it, pero sometimes nakaka-intimidate if it's too complicated. So with Arybba, very very simple yung setup, hindi mahirap intindihin. They serve and they deliver, 'di ba? So we cannot wait to have it here in Manila, ha? Really looking forward to that.
Yes, we try to simplify everything kasi at the end of the day, our mission is to make it more convenient. Kasi the logistic part is very challenging, especially on small businesses.
Totoo, no?
The app is available for download in Android and Google, no? Sorry, Android and Apple App Store, no?
Apple App Store.
As of now, it is available in Android, in Google Play Store. So we are still, hopefully, we can launch in iOS, Apple.
Swerte ng mga naka-Android.
Oo nga, di ba? And swerte yung mga taga-Gensan. They get to experience first the par service of Arybba. So, what do you think naman, Dexter, is the direction of app-based logistics in the coming years and in the next generation as it comes?
Okay. Actually, I will be giving figures about this one. Sana walang malino. But this is a good data from reputable sources. So, there are currently 90% of Filipinos who have mobile devices. 45% of these are using internet, the adult category. So it's a good way to anchor kahit anong business sector ka, whether food or dry goods. So it's a good way to anchor. So there are 80,000 plus food, like that one there in the slides. So there are 80,000 food delivery on a daily basis. So this 80,000 plus is expected to go times 10 in the next 3 years or 4 years. So it's a big market. So that is only in the food category. So on the logistic, on the other hand, like parcels, so it is whether B2C or B2B, so it is reached at 632 billion as of 2018 and expected to rise. So to this date, the logistic is still dominated by large corporation like LBC, DHL. So we are still optimistic, lalo na kami mga small startups. We are catering like I mentioned a while ago, the hyper local market approach because we know very well the the industry and the market in this segment, in this sector.
And you keep the competition healthy kasi with the big
Yes.
the brands, big brands are catering to them. Meron pa rin dun sa mga, like we said nga, we try to reach out dun sa talagang starters and beginner startup. Yun tayo eh. That's how we help each other.
Yes, kasi there is a difference in price point also, the rates.
Yes, that's another, no? Oo.
Yes, that's another thing.
Oo. And it's local. Yun ang maganda. When you start it, syempre taga dyan ka, you already know the market, mas iba yung acceptance din sa'yo ng tao. Kasi the market, kilala ka, di ba? You already have a personal relationship with the market. That's another advantage, I think, of Arybba that would have.
So we're seeing on screen yung some of the features of Arybba, and I think one thing that caught my attention there is that you're able to purchase items from different merchants all at the same time. Tama ba?
Yes.
I think that's revolutionary. That hasn't been done before in other apps, if I'm not mistaken.
Even the existing ones, no, we haven't heard of that. So tama ba, Dexter, na kunwari kami ni Don, no? Gusto namin iba yung gusto niya mag-ramen, ako gusto ko mag-fried chicken. But we order in the same transaction. We can do that from different restaurants.
Yes, you can do that with Arybba. Actually, we are opening that one. It's because having experience with other delivery platforms, you cannot go into another transaction without closing the current one. Or it's either you have to cancel all the entire transaction and make a new one.
So with Arybba, we can do that, no? Galing. So talagang, nako, we are excited, no? Isa kami sa unang niyan pag nandito na yan sa Manila. Alright, no? So with that, no, Dexter, no, any message or advice for those, syempre, aspiring to start their own logistics company? Especially during this time, no? Very inspiring doon, no? Na he started, the Arybba started it in the very challenging months talaga kasi yun yung crucial months natin ngayong taon, pero they were able to push with their launch, and now they are growing.
Actually, yes, Don.
Go ahead.
Yes, actually, Arybba was launched 1 week prior doon sa a declaration ni President for a national lockdown.
Oh my! So I can imagine what was going through your head that time.
Yes, it is very challenging, but I guess our team pulled it off and we did it well.
Oo. So any message or an advice to those aspiring na, alam mo yon, hesitant pa rin and to start their own logistic company?
Yes, I've seen a lot lately. There are local food deliveries, whether they're in tech or they're doing it manually. Kasi dito sa Jansan, merong mga delivery service na doing it manually. Like you can book their service through Facebook or Messenger. So we are doing it in tech base. So for them, if they will enter into this space, make sure that in whatever industry or with their food or other industry, make sure that they understand all the underlying behind it. And also, technology is one thing, but having the personal experience, whether you are running a retail or food business or you've been working in that industry, so make sure you understand well. It's because you cannot solve a problem if you did not experience it on yourself.
Tama, no? Well said, no? From diba?
Very well said. Oh, the purpose of logistics is really responding to the requirements of the customers. So you have to make sure that your system is in place, and that you're providing a solution, no? So thank you very much, Dexter, for providing us perspective on how our friends in Mindanao are innovating the way we do business. Kasi there really is growth everywhere in the country, and local technology enablers such as Arybba are proving this, di ba? It's always nice to hear about inclusive growth nationwide.
That is true, no? Hearing from the founder himself, it's very enlightening. Living up to the brand's goal to serve convenience and driving forward to overcome everyday challenges through technology and innovation. Arybba is indeed delivery and beyond. So thank you, Dexter.
Yes, thank you,
Thank you,
Dexter.
Maria.
And of
Thank you,
course, to everybody tuned in the show, we are, of course, streaming at V81 Radio app and the V81 Radio Facebook pages and YouTube channel. We're also streaming through Big Media, and we are streaming through the Facebook pages of the Philippine Retailers Association, FranCorp, U Franchise, FIFA, and AFI. On our next segment, of course, we will naman focus our attention on how this particular beauty and wellness brand intends to revolutionize how we do wellness. Then Talk Shop Asia Next Gen returns.
Business is a fast-changing landscape, and information is key in adapting to the demands of the market. Stay informed of the latest trends and insights and keep your business up to date with the times. Thinking forward, staying relevant. Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Now back to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
Get the best deals online with Big Benta. Download Big Benta app in your Android and Apple devices to get the latest gadgets, electronics, and home essentials. Let's support local. Once again, we'd like to thank our friends from the Philippine Retailers Association for supporting the Talk Shop Asia Next Gen throughout the years.
Yes, no?
And on to our next brand feature, Mariela, and we're very excited to know how this brand is pivoting, especially that wellness is one of the hardly hit industries by the pandemic. But then again, their move to go digital and strengthen their delivery presence is allowing them to still reach their loyal customers. Not only that, they're rolling out logistics initiative to reach even more customers.
Yes, we are happy to have this afternoon one of the core member of the brand, a competent communicator, Toastmasters International, a member of the Philippine Association of Public Speakers, and currently the training manager of ISA Skincare Corp. Let us welcome Charissa Sampang. Hi, Charissa.
Hi, Cha. So yeah, I think we're just having some technical difficulties on the side of chat.
Yes.
So, Mariel, would you like to, can we flash the video of ISA Skincare?
Yes, let's start with the video so we get to know Isa more. All right, so those are the products of ISA. No? Ayan, so we have already with us Charissa. Hello and welcome.
Mm-hmm. All right, I think we're just having some connection problems with ISA.
Yes, so
Ayan, hi Cha, welcome to the show. I think you're on mute.
yan talaga ang challenges, no? Parang lahat ng ano natin, just same as the challenges that was given and shared with us with both the first two brands that we have, no? Through logistics. this time, we will see kung paano naman at ano ang mga challenges din na na-encounter na a different business sector, which is health, wellness, and beauty during this
Oo nga.
pandemic time.
So yun, Mariel. Alam mo, Mariel, Isa is a well-loved Filipino brand, and they have really grown the company significantly in the past years. Kumbaga, Isa is one of the parang generational brands. Well-loved ng mga Pinoy ito from our, siguro I would assume, to our mothers, to our sisters, and of course to our daughters. We are anticipating even more growth on the side of Isa.
That's
Okay,
true,
so I think
no?
we have another video.
Yes, this is the growth of Isa, as you mentioned, from those papaya products, the original papaya soap in the Philippines, to this video that we will watch, showcasing their clinic and beauty treatments throughout the years.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Oh,
so
no?
looking at the slides being shown here, we see that one of the pivots that was done by Isa is they launched their own mobile applications. Is that correct? Can we go back to the
No?
previous slide, please?
Yan. Oo, I think that is they pivot on online booking. 'Di ba? Kasi everyone has gone digital, especially during this pandemic, no? So they've gone online booking, and then the presence in social media like everyone else. They also have, we can see on the screen, the online consultation that, 'di ba? Who would have thought there will come a time that you would talk to your doctor on over screen? This pandemic has really changed the game, 'di ba?
Totoo naman, Mariel. I think that's one of the challenges when it comes with the wellness community. Kasi, di ba, normally very physical to Very physical siya, like the attendant really touching your face, massaging your face, cleaning your face. So, that's the challenge that, we are excited to know how Isa is coping with that. And once again, we have on screen Charissa Sampang, the training manager of Isa Skincare. Hi, Cha. How are you? Good afternoon.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah, actually, I'm having difficulty hearing you guys. Yeah, hello. This is what happened with live telecast. I'm having a little bit of a hard time hearing you. Well, anyway.
Totoo naman yun, knowing our internet connection in the Philippines, we totally understand.
And we've had our share and experiences firsthand during the show as well.
Okay, so I think Cha is ready. Mm-hmm. So, I guess our video for Isa, is that something we can flash? Cha, are you okay already? Can you hear us well?
I'm sorry, what's that again? Sorry.
Can you hear us? Okay.
Sige, let's have it checked again, no? Yan talaga ang challenge natin eh. Pero at least, di ba, I think it proves to show, no? Maganda sa screen kahit na may technical difficulties, no? Maintain with Isa products and services, si Charissa Sampang. So, are we ready for the video to see?
No, I can hear a little bit better.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, I think we're receiving the questions, no? So I understand, of course, Isa is really like a well-loved brand. We've seen how it has grown throughout the years. So can you tell us more about how Isa started and how it has grown to the number of brands that you have now?
Oh. All right. So Isa has been in the industry for 35 years already. It is a modernized aesthetic medicine. So we are the pioneer actually of starting out this kind of industry with 5 years of experience. Our operations there and partnership with the husband, Robert Nazal. who is the son of Dr. Isabel. They all started with the Isa Botanica papaya. That's the first thing, or that's the first item that they reproduced. Actually, they started in their garage. That's where they started compounding and building or mixing up the things that you see right now in supermarkets or the things that you're going to see in the clinics. So these are the Papaya Botanica or Isa Botanica papaya soaps. And of course, we have other products, a skincare line, from the cleanser to the toners up to the moisturizers. In the 20 branches nationwide, it's not a joke actually. This is really something that we will embrace right now because basically with it, you would see how familiar these people are with the brand, especially, and we are now moving toward aesthetic and wellness. It's not beauty alone. It's more of the wellness as well. So with these 20 branches, what we normally do is to educate them, not only take good care of themselves. I mean, they're just their face, but also their body and their wellness.
Okay. So, having said, of course, the products of ISA, no, parang kasing ang nangyari, parang it's a full-scale wellness and service center talaga, no? So, you take care of your customers from head to toe, tama ba? Like, what are your flagship services that customers keep coming back for more?
Well, actually, ISA is more of the whitening. We have the whitening services. That's how we really are known for the whitening. Especially, remember what I said a little while ago? We started the ISA Botanica papaya. It's very effective whitening. And then we go to the acne treatments. Because all teenagers basically right now, actually not lang naman the teenager, but those who can go to the centers or to the clinic, having problems, especially with the maskne. They call it the maskne right now. Having a lot of pimples in the area where they put your mask. So we are very known with facial treatments. And of course, we are on the whitening end. We also have boosters or immune boosters, which is very important with the new normal.
So hindi lang siya beauty, no? Talagang wellness talaga to when we're talking about kasi even immunity boosters, which is very important at this point in time, no? So I'm curious, ano? Kasi of course, wellness, lifestyle, and self-care, these were all highlighted during the pandemic, no? But of course, people being confined in their homes, na yung iba, I would assume some of them might not even, bathe anymore kasi sa bahay lang naman working from home. How has that impacted your business?
Well, actually, right now, if people cannot go to the clinic, we have partners, the listed partners. We could also deliver products, actually. They call the clinic to deliver products right at their doorstep. Not only that, we also have our online. We have our e-consultation with our doctors as well. Because sometimes or most of the time, people are still afraid to go out. Even ikaw sabi nga, diyan ka lang sa bahay, but you have problems, a little bit of problems here and there. So what are you going to do? So you can now call us or you can make an e-consultation with our doctors through our Facebook page, through the Messenger or the IG. Not only that, we can do online selling of the products through Cosmela in our IG. We have a Cosmela partner. You can really get what you want from facial care to hair care to your slimming program, even to by drinking coffee, you will be able to see a difference in your whitening, your cleansing, and also for rejuvenating. Aside from that, what we normally do right now for the clinic is we can do online booking. We opt to do online or by appointment. It's very crucial right now that just to go to the clinic anytime. Actually, it's not our clinic to all service centers. It's more appropriate or it's more at peace with the patient or with the client that they would do the online booking. We also do encourage
Safer, no?
cashless
It's
payments.
safer
So
also.
medyo hindi din yeah. Yeah. And not only that, we're also venturing in the self-care gadgets. If you cannot do your treatments in the clinic, you can do treatments at home. We introduce our ISA Illumis self-care gadgets. These are from the cleansers or from the how you cleanse your face, not using your hands, but these are gadgets that we can use using silicone. They also have like a diamond peel or where you can do rejuvenate your skin, remove the skin cells. They're also like infusion of the products that you use from the moisturizers to the serums. And of course, we do the face shield that we have, right? So we here at ISA, you can use our face shield with an LED or the light emitting diode. It's like you're a Kardashian. When you walk around, you have to put that on. It is good for your acne. It is good for anti-aging. It is good also for open pores. This is basically something that you can go out. You feel secure, yet you feel beautiful.
Sorry, I'd like to go back to that because that's very interesting. Una, you have gadgets that can be purchased from ISA that would allow you to do your skincare and wellness regimen right at your home by yourself. And ano siya, parang I would assume these are clinic level types of cleansing. Is that correct?
Which one?
Yung mga gadgets ninyo. So this is very interesting to me kasi 'di ba? Totoo naman if you're afraid to go out or if you're afraid to have somebody touch your face. So these gadgets are available in your stores and your mobile delivery platforms.
Yes. It's available in our yeah, we can deliver. You can go if you're in the clinic already. Already there, you can purchase it. But just to remind you, Don and Muriel, this gadgets is not basically they're not substitute for the services. They are offered for a supplement. It's just a supplement. Oo, kasi it's still different if you do it also in the clinic. Kasi in the clinic, they are professionals. So at home, when you use those gadgets, this Illumi self-care gadget, it's basically just a supplement. The things that you cannot do there in the clinic because you cannot go out every day or every week, or let's say twice a month, or twice a week rather, you can do it na lang at home as a supplement. All these products that you bought, and you can use it on your skin. And at the same time, after that, after a week or go back, but we still encourage you to go to the clinic kasi it's so safe. We do standard procedures to keep everyone safe from the skin source. Of course, especially to the patients. We need to make them sure that they are well secured.
Which is very important. We hear about services being rolled out to homes, being on the topic of logistics, of course you deliver your products, the physical products to the store. How about services? Is there a direction with ISA to, like maybe have the entire clinic to the store, to the customer? Is that something you're looking at?
Actually, for next year, we have a plan. First of all, for the logistic part, we have the program, the ISA the YPP program. We call it PP program. These are also to help the skincare advisors with their income. We know naman that with the schedule that we have, we don't do the full schedule. That's one. So we help them by having the YPP program. This is a partnership with our skincare advisor. Bring ISA to different parts of the city. We are going mobile.
Oh, wow. Something to look forward to by 2021. And of course,
beauty and convenience, no? Going to you. How easy is that? And I think it's very important, especially during this time, because it's hard to find a partner, especially when it comes to personal, skincare and personal wellness.
And of course, syempre, we can't naman let ourselves go, no, just because we're stuck at home, di ba? Especially when we have Zoom in front of us, the camera right in front of our faces, where our pores are showing, you know.
Right,
Di ba?
isa pa yung filter, di ba? Iba pa rin pag natural, healthy and young skin, yun pa rin tayo. And health is, we are now banking on a big, on health and lifestyle and wellness these days. Naging siya sa atin, naging core siya ngayong pandemic. Mas na iba yung appreciation natin with that.
Go ahead, Charisse.
Actually, it's not only facial body, ha. You have to do you have to do also your immune boosters. You have to do immune boosters from the vitamin C to antioxidant, increase antioxidant. We also offer that. In the mobile in the year 2020, it's also there. 2021 rather, it's also there. You really have to do intravenous sometimes because increase our immune system. We have to boost it so that this new normal, it's not a joke. Sabi nga nila, coronavirus or the SARS-CoV-2, wala silang holiday. It's all year round. So we have to be up and about on our toes.
That's true. And of course, syempre, it's important that to have these done by professionals. Tama yun. That's a very good point that Charisse raised earlier. No, though we have services being offered to us left and right, we have to make sure that we are being handled by professionals. Because at the end of the day, it is our body, and it is important that we take care of it the right way. No, Charissa, thank you very much for your wonderful insights. It's nice to hear about the innovations that ISA has been doing and your commitment to understanding the individual and unique wellness and lifestyle needs of everybody.
Totoo, no? We get to learn more and appreciate that a beauty routine can be transformed into a self-care journey towards wellness with the right products, the right treatment, the right partner, and experts' advice.
Yes, that's true. Thank you very much, Chow. Of course, we will still be with you at the panel segment of the show as we look at the innovations from our industry leaders and guests this afternoon. When we return, please look out for that because we are going to tap into the brains of our guests. All that when Talk Shop Asia Next Gen returns.
Business is a fast-changing landscape, and information is key in adapting to the demands of the market. Stay informed of the latest trends and insights and keep your business up to date with the times. Thinking forward, staying relevant. Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
We would like to greet our friends from the Association of Filipino Franchise Inc. and the Filipino International Franchise Association that is continuously re-energizing the MSME communities. And of course, I'd like to call on screen my partner, Muriel Villanueva, to join me as we go into the panel segment of the show. Of course, please don't forget as well to download the Big Benta app in your Android and Apple devices. It will allow you access to suppliers and the great deals online as well as you buy your gadgets, electronics, home essentials, and they're also supporting local products. So please make sure to check out the application of Big Benta. Muriel?
Yes, let's support local, of course, having heard from all our guests, no? So maybe call in for our panel, much awaited segment, a panel discussion. Can we call and screen, of course, Arlene Padua, our birthday girl from MyKartero and Post 10 Worldwide, Dexter Dumaran from Arybba, and Charissa Sampang of ISA Skincare Core.
Okay,
Hello
so since we already
everyone.
have everybody, yes, on screen, Muriel, let's start the questions.
Yes, no, ako, one question that's been, in my mind during our whole discussion. Some retail stores have started reopening, their physical stores with the loosening up of lockdown measures. One concern for some is that this may or may not affect the delivery market. Kasi nagsisimula na ulit magbukas no? What do you suppose should delivery enablers like you and businesses can do to marry both avenues successfully? How can you strengthen that angle kaya? Maybe start with the only gentleman and the guest, diba? Dexter.
Sure. The brick and mortar stores are undoubtedly they are here to stay. So there's no doubt about that. So as the technology-based solutions, particularly the e-commerce and all these marketplaces platforms, so the Filipinos is slowly embracing this kind of medium platforms on a daily basis actually. So kasi kahit my 12-year-old daughter, she's been ordering to Shopee on herself. So nagtataka na lang ako na may dumadating sa bahay na na order. Yes, so it is really happening now. So as a business owner, so you are not serving two different market, but you are serving one market with difference in preferences. So with brick and mortar stores, you can experience, of course, real to real person interactions. So with the virtual stores, but on the other hand, the e-commerce platforms also provide a new avenue which physical stores are limited, like making your product available whatever places. So you are virtually bringing your product to possible buyers actually. So these two are not competing, but rather it is complementary both. You have a physical store or you have online platform. So mas maganda yung presence tsaka yung distribution channel mo mas maganda.
Mas nakikater yung clients, no? Well said, no? Miss Arlene.
You know what the companies can do to really marry both the brick and mortar and the e-com is really not just for the logistics company. Now, for the logistics company, they have to keep on innovating so that the customer experience would always be improved. No, you have to keep on innovating. You have to adapt. You have to create new solutions or improve on whatever solution. So we need to continually review our processes and to really get improve on the items that we need to improve on. On the merchant side, I think they also need to collab with us so that we will all be able to deliver a very unique customer experience and engagement. Yung mga tipo bang, I've seen this happening abroad and I've never seen it in the Philippines. Like, if you want to go shopping, Muriel, you can either go to a brick and mortar store and shop there. Walang kulay doon, but it will tell you what branch, meron sila yung gusto mo. And you can have a choice whether you go there or have it delivered to you. So it's a marriage between the merchant and the provider, the solution provider. Of course, technology will always be a driver in these situations that we have right now. So I think that would be an avenue to go to, and it's something that we all can look forward to.
Diba? Something to look forward to for the logistics also. It's really
And I also agree with Dexter and Miss Arlene that these two avenues doesn't have to compete. You just have to find that middle ground, that sweet spot, yung Goldilocks zone. And we are very lucky that we have partners such as Arybba and MyKartero helping us through that. Because in reality, some businesses would, have difficulties understanding it. But their technology enablers, they have the data to help us do that. So collaboration is really very important. So I think my question naman, I'm sorry, I think we're just having some connection problems with Charisse of Visa. So and how we'll just proceed with our two guests, syempre, of course. I think one question then that we have actually is that generally when we talk about delivery, it's considered a safer way of moving things around or getting things around. But learning from the recent uptick of COVID infections in China, which some attribute to contaminated goods, How do you suppose this can be prevented here in the Philippines among technology enablers, such as yourself, businesses, and consumers? Let's start with Arlene.
Well, you see, you really have to review process. Where do you get it contaminated? It's not only with the delivery agents like us in logistic providers. Does it get contaminated? It can get contaminated from the very source, no? May sakit yung nag-prepare and then naubo and you pack it and you ship it out. So that's also one. So you really have to look into the whole chain, no? Yung supply chain, not only the supply chain but the whole preparation mismo. How are you preparing it? So if you're just gonna focus on logistics, there's so many things that I believe there are other companies really doing the protocols, the COVID protocols. No? Stepped up also in performing the COVID protocols. Not just by wearing masks, not just by wearing the shield or putting yung alcohol, but some have gone to an extent that UUV muna yan bago ma-deliver. So but how do you say this, that you have to look into the whole process. Don't just blame it on the delivery guys. Hello. Hindi namin alam yung nasa loob, diba?
And madami ng pinagdaanan. That's another thing.
Marami ng kamay na humawak dyan. Yeah. So kahit gaano kalinis yung nag-last mile delivery, if the virus is inside the box, then it's so difficult. Like for us, no, sa bahay namin, pag may lalamovie yan, 11-11 shopping na yan, diba? We put it in a UV box. First, we disinfect, and then we open it up, and then we put it in a UV box. If the item is inside the box pa, diba, naka-pouch, tas naka-box, tatanggalin ulit namin sa box, i-UV ulit namin yun. Sure. So that is our exercise, being the buyer, the end user sa amin.
The receiver.
Pero nakikita ko rin naman ngayon, yung mga nagde-deliver sa bahay namin is really naka-mask. And sinasabi nila, ma'am, inalkoholan ko yan. They're also taking a step. But one thing we are forgetting is that even before we get the shipment, the shipper is the one who prepares it, which is very crucial as well in the supply chain.
That's true. I agree. Totoo naman yun, no? It involves everybody. How about Dexter?
Yes, I totally agree with Miss Arlene. So, just want to add out, and on top of that, so there are a lot of underlying things and process from the sender up to the receiver. So on our end, being in the logistic part, so we are also doing a lot of things for the safety of course, the package. So like we are integrating cashless payments, another no contact deliveries. So again, there are a lot of things to consider. So on the receiver part, so I guess you have to be more extra careful and mindful. So on the things that you are receiving, kasi on in the end, it is your health. So again, you have to take extra cautions.
Yes, no, everyone is really naman doing their share, to be fair, in being extra. All the precautions are covered, but sabi nga natin this pandemic is really something else. Hindi natin alam who and who. So as we take extra precautions, I think it's also safe that we maximize this services, diba? Kasi they are armed, no, Don, for us for convenience and safety also.
That's true. Safety is not just the function of our delivery partners. Syempre, being sources of the product ourselves, we have to practice then safety. That is why we have protocols from DOH, DTI, DOLE, kasi it's something that we have to do in order to get our products safely to our customers. Enablers like Grab, Lala Food, Arybba and MyKartero, they're even offering us cashless transactions kung saan limited yung interaction to make sure that it is safe. So on the end naman of the consumers, it's very important that we also practice caution. Diba? So, Mariel, indeed, this was a very informative session once again from our guests. We learned a lot, no, from our industry logistics leaders, and that's what makes Talk Shop Asia really a venue for businesses and consumers to learn from each other.
Totoo, no? We appreciate the group's insight and a remarkable discussion with our guests. Technology here, no, continues to grow for sure, and the logistics and service industry is ripe for improvements brought on by the shift. No, it's clear that everyone is enjoying technology's advantages. To pull through, lahat tayo sama-sama, to pull through all these changes and challenges.
That's true. Arlene, I'm pretty sure marami tayong audience dito who are very eager to know about MyKartero, especially in their export journey. How do they reach MyKartero and enjoy the services and the perks that comes with being a MyKartero client? I think you're on mute.
Okay. First, you can call us. You know, the traditional way of talking to everybody through the mobile phone. Okay, so landline is 028-298-6688. Or you can reach us through our mobile 0917-549-6925. Or you can go and visit our website, www.mykartero.com, and you can try to leave a message there. There's a chat box there. You can also visit us and leave us a message sa Facebook account namin. We will normally get back to you as soon as we can. Normally within 24 hours yan. /MyKartero din ang handle namin. Now, if you want to send me an email, you can send me an email at customer.care@mykartero.com. So, especially if you have special requirement or bulk sender ka, we can help you with that. If you have any questions, whether may mga prohibited items or, you know, in a particular country, we can assist you with that also kahit hindi ka pa magpapadala. Now, what is good about us is that our lines are open already. 192 countries globally you can send.
Wow.
Actually, I like this.
700 barangays in the Philippines.
We actually have an inquiry. Speaking of, I'll have to talk ulit na Miss Arlene kasi we have an inquiry to Australia. So please expect a call from me, Miss Arlene.
Sure.
Ako nga rin after nito.
You know naman my numbers, diba? You know, guys, my numbers. So you can message me directly.
How about for Dexter? How can our friends from Mindanao enjoy the perks of being my Arybba merchant? And I'm pretty sure a lot of our friends in Manila and Visayas are also looking forward to that. How can they reach you?
Yes, currently we are still operating in General Santos City, but we are already laying out in the next 2021 to 2022 na we are going to move to more cities. And hopefully makarating din kami sa Davao. And they can download the app in Google Play Store. So Arybba, you just type Arybba and then they can download the app and then they can start using the service within General Santos City. So they can also send inquiries to our website. That's www.arybba.com. And also they can send inquiries and message to our Facebook page at Arybba PH. So just find Arybba PH. And also I would like to include also to local supplier and manufacturers like peanut butters and other stuff locally made here in General Santos City or Region 12 that we are opening Arybba shop. So that's an online catalog for the local producers. So not only that, we are going to launch a physical store, physical shop. So all their products, they can put it in there So likewise, they will be also present in our platform.
That's nice, no? Really, for
Okay, that's
support
nice.
for the no, all the local brands are really supporting each other. Truly, no, the Bayanihan spirit is really alive.
Okay, how about for Cha? I think on behalf of Charisse of Isa Skincare, Muriel, how can we reach Isa?
Yes, no, of course, you can check all the website of ISA, www.isaskincare.com, along with check out our services and products that you can avail. And we have resumed under strict compliance of all the safety measures. Visit the clinic that are open. We have almost 20 branches open already. So do visit and enjoy the treatments as a part of your new norm.
Okay, so thank you very much to our guests, to Miss Arlene Padua-Martinez of MyKartero, and of course Dexter Dumaran of Arybba, Delivery Philippines, and of course Charissa Sampang from Isa Skincare. Thank you very much for spending your afternoon with us. We would also like to thank everyone for tuning in the show. We're very happy to be of service to you as we bring you the latest in business trends and stories here at Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
Yes. As always, Talk Shop Asia. We'll see you again next Sunday. Let's talk.
Let's shop here at Talk Shop Asia
Talk Shop
Next
Asia.
Gen.
The program that gives you the latest in Filipino business and trends with industry experts and norm-challenging brands to help you navigate the ever-changing landscape of the consumer market. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, thinking forward, staying relevant. Hosted by its founding anchor, business and transformation mentor Rolly Pagaspas, global franchising and business coach Don Senita, together with the beauty and business maven Muriel Villanueva. This is your Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.